Rated E for epic.
Alright. Let's review a game. I'm going to review Contra 3 Alien Wars. Now, Contra 3 The Alien Wars was a game released for the Super Nintendo. Yep. And it is awesome. Yes, of course we said the software. Now, Contra 3 Alien Wars is awesome. Watch this opening cutscene. 82636. Total awesomeness. The Alien Wars begin. It's time for revenge. Let's act aggressively. Let's attack aggressively. Yeah. Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Now wait a second. Doesn't that title kind of sound a bit redundant? Given that just about every single Contra game in existence has to do something with aliens? Well, never mind that. Now you have one player, 2 players A, 2 players B an option. And options, select the option. You can set your number of lives, which is awesome. Something they didn't have in the original 2 Contras, Contra and Super C. You can also select your difficulty level. I'm going to be easy since it's going to be the easiest to go through this review. Don't criticize me for that. And that's how I'm going to play the game. And although unlike the original Contra, it does not have the Contra code, which which adds to the level of difficulty. So let's start with one player. You hear the sound of the gong or whatever. Lock and load. Alright, so you start off with the machine gun. Yeah, the machine gun. If you press the L and R button, you can hold both guns at the same time. And if you press the Y button, which is the shoot button, when you're doing this, you'll do this. Hold it. Yeah, and you'll keep jumping like that. So, this is great. You get the barrier, which protects you. And this is a run-and-gun game. Now, run-and-gun games are pretty much self-explanatory. You run while you're holding a gun. And you shoot the crap out of anything that is in sight. Get the homing gun, which is probably my favorite weapon. And, Sorry, but when I'm talking, I kind of get distracted sometimes. Now, this first boss is a sort of a tribute to the first boss in the original Contra. There's also so much tribute in this in the game Contra 4. You also get to go into a tank and destroy everything that you touch. And then you do that whole thing with jumping out. And you have this mad guy in another tank waiting to destroy you. Ah, crap, I missed the barrier thing. As you see here, there's this guy in a tank, but I got on the other side of him, so that made it a lot easier for me to destroy him. And now watch this. Lock and load. So now the whole ground is on fire, and I have to go around that. Alright. Now we have the boss. The final boss of this first area. So this is what the boss does. And there is the Hello Bomb. Press the A button to use it, and it destroys everything on the screen. Well, unless it's a boss, it just does a whole ton of damage, but lock and load. So anyway, I finished the stage. Then here's the second stage, which shows the second sort of type of gameplay you do. And you can choose your starting point, and your mission is to destroy the stuff here. Yeah, this part's pretty cool. It shows off the Mode 7 that the Super Nintendo had, which was pretty much something that gave it the ability to like make stuff turn around and like rotate and stuff. Here you are greeted by a boss, where you have to shoot the giant machine gun thing that keeps sending out bullets. And here is one of my favorite weapons in this game, the flamethrower. Yeah, they took the flame ability that they took the, the flame gun that you had in the first two games that you also have in Contra 4, and made it an entire flamethrower. How awesome is that? Contra 3 was released in 1992 for the Super Nintendo in the US. It was also released in Japan as Super Probotector Alien Rebels for the Super Famicom. It was also the first Contra game to have 16 bits of destruction. It was also the first Contra game that lets you carry two weapons at the same time, letting you easily switch between them with the press of a button. It also introduced the Hello Bomb, which I have never seen in any other Contra game. It's really cool though. This game features the protagonists Bill Reiser and Lance B. Now, even though a lot of people, including myself, say that Contra 3 is the best Contra game, a lot of other people say that this game is Contra Hardcore. Now, I have not had a chance to play this game because I never owned a Genesis, nor knew anyone who had one, but Hopefully this game will come to Virtual Console sometime soon, so I can enjoy the awesomeness of Contra in its only game released for the Sega Genesis. So overall, this is an awesome game. It's a very fun game that you should download this very second. I give this game an 8 out of 10, and an 8 out of 10 is awesome.